Hi there, Dr. Gary on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We are dental practice brokers. I was a dentist for 25 years and now doing the dental practice brokerage for 15 years. Today's topic is aggressive buyer of a dental office makes all the right moves securing a purchase. We'll get into that. Now, as you know, we have 10 employees, including 2 CPA accountants, and we are available to you 363 days a year. We just take off Christmas and Easter. You can reach us from 8:30 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. East Coast time. Just give us a call, 201-663-0935. Website is dentalpracticeguide.com or nationwidedentalpracticebrokers.com. So feel free to call us. Be happy to talk to you. No charge for a consultation. Okay? Just call us. Now, if any of you have the larger practices and you're thinking about selling to one of the DSOs, please call us because we can assist you there. They'll often pay our commission, so there'll be no commission to you generally. We work with like 140 of them around the country. We try to focus a bit more on the larger ones. But we are always available to you. We put the deal together. Even if you've already been speaking to somebody, let us know. And we can help because we have our accountants. We can figure out your EBITDA, and we're the go-between. We could talk to your attorney, their bank. You know, we can always speak to everybody at the same time. Especially if the buyer and the seller get a little bit of a tiff and they get an argument, we could be in the middle and talk to everybody. Now, so they'll often pay our commission. So call us. Then if you have a large practice, anybody selling a large practice, if we're representing you, anybody, just call us. Because if your practice is going to be sold upon successful closing over $1 million or more, we will reimburse your legal fees. We've done that quite a few times over the last few months. So call us about that. I don't think anybody in the country does that. We're more than happy to do it. Now, in addition, let's get into today's topic. What is this aggressive dental buyer doing that she's probably going to be, or they're probably going to be the first ones to get this practice? Now, for those of you that are trying to buy a practice, make sure you sign our non-disclosure so you get our list every month of practices for sale, which sometimes, you get the list sometimes before it is published. And when we publish it, we don't give the town anyway, we just give the county. So get on that list. This doesn't cost you anything, and you'll get it every month or every 6 weeks. Now, this buyer was paying super top dollar for something. I mean, really high, and it was worth it. They're willing to pay it. I mean, in dentistry, what does it matter? To some extent, you pay 20% over the market value, whatever. You're going to do well, is my opinion. It doesn't matter what you pay to some extent. This is as per one of the attorneys I know. He said, you're going to make the money back. He says, besides, when you own your own company, own your own dental office, you get a 25% savings on taxes anyway, compared to working with somebody else. That is the write-off. Legitimate write-offs, you save about 25% working for yourself compared to working to somebody else, all because of legitimate write-offs. So you got to work on your own dream. And the autonomy and the freedom is nothing like it. So it's great having a job for a little while. You got to get away from that, own your own. So this doctor had not only pre-approved, but we were going into another deal. So you really have a prep. That's your best buyer. The buyer that already lost the deal, not because they were their problem, it was because of the seller walked away. It was a seller that got cold feet, not the buyer. So the situation here was a great buyer, offered super top dollar for a deal, but it went south because the seller got cold feet. So really had a prepped buyer, a motivated buyer. I called this buyer even before, and even before it hit the street. I found out about the sale on a Friday. I visited the office on a Saturday. I told the doctor about it on Friday to call me Saturday afternoon after I went to visit the office. She called me right away, and I told her what I thought of the office. Great office, plenty of operatories, and it was turnkey, clean, neat, high gross, over $1 million. And the doctor, the buyer, what I mean by an aggressive buyer, went to see the practice on Sunday. That is a ride-by, just a ride-by to see the vision. And now the buyer is coming back tomorrow or something, I think it is, and seeing it. The buyer moved aggressively. This is the message I keep repeating to you. If you like an office and it has the parameters of what you're looking for, it has the characteristics of what you're looking for, move on it. Just move on it. Don't waste any time whatsoever. Okay? Go and see the practice, even if the financials are not ready. Now we have a situation. The seller calls me on Friday. I see the practice on Saturday. There's no time to get the financials. Sunday, the seller went right by the outside, checked the area out. Tomorrow, the buyer is coming to see it. Still no financials. Obviously, we just talked to the seller. Just met the seller. All right? So don't fall into the trap. Well, I need all the financials. I have to let my accountant see it. I have to let my bank see it. I appreciate that you do need the data. But go check it out. Don't waste any time. And remember, the seller sees an aggressive buyer. They're going to like that buyer, most likely. Not too aggressive.
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
Sorry, you don't want to be the smartest guy, gal in the room and be arrogant. Forget that. But I mean, even if you don't have all the data to properly analyze it, you can at least look at it, check out the location, check out the office, check out the physical plan, meet the doctor, get a look at the schedule, and get a look at all the equipment, get a feel for it, see if they're having to make any capital investments. So once again, aggressive buyer does not sit around waiting for the financials. Move on it immediately. Now, this buyer is probably going to do, if they like it, they're going to get on the phone with the bank even before the financials come out. Because let's face it, you know what the gross is. You know what the average overhead, and I say average because that could be off. You know what the average overhead is. You know what the rent is. Start doing the figures. You can see what it's for you. So this is why a buyer is going to do well. Because a buyer moves rapidly. Doesn't sit back, well, I'll see, let me wait, I'm not sure, I got to check the financials, I got to talk to my accountant. You got to be kidding me. The race is already taken off and you're still at the starting gate. No, that's not how you do it. You get out there, you be aggressive. Nobody's telling you to buy the office. I'm just saying, move on it. Check it out. Go see the physical plan, meet the doctor, show the doctor how excited you are. The doctor will expedite, the seller is going to expedite the financials. They'll get them out sooner rather than later. And we'll put a deal together. That's what you do. Remember, yeah, the seller wants top dollar, but sellers also care who they're selling to. They do care. They want to sell to the right person. They want to sell to who they're comfortable with, at a good price, obviously, but they want to sell to the right person. They want to sell to the person that's going to be kind to the staff, is going to take the torch, take the kingdom from him or her, and treat the patients fairly. Those patients became the doctor's friends, and those staff are very close to the doctor. He wants them in good hands. So, yes, the seller will sometimes even take a little lower price, not significantly lower, but a little lower price, to sell to the person they're comfortable with. So remember these things. Move aggressively. Check it out. Don't tell me that you got all kind of problems. Don't tell me you're going on vacation. You can't go. No. Change your vacation if you have to. Move your vacation. What is it, an air flight one day? And you're like, oh no, impossible. Move on it. Okay? I'm trying to help you guys. Gals, guys, whatever. All right, team, we got a beautiful day here. It is cloudy. We have rain. It is misty. It's wet. But you know, above those clouds is the sun. So what does it matter? Have fun. All right, team? Enjoy yourself. Listen, I have another video coming out. It's more for the more senior doctors over age 50, more for the sellers. But this will be coming out soon. I'm going to go over, it's more of a public service announcement. I'm dealing with so many disabilities every week. It's twice a week every month. So I'm trying to come out with just a punch list of what all the doctors should get, even if you're young. Should get at least ultrasounds. I'm trying to make a list of ultrasounds, all the blood tests, everything that's not too invasive, that everybody should be getting. Get a baseline study for yourself, have the record of it, and in the future, if anything happens, they know what your baseline study is, your meds, your imaging exams, they got everything. What was it 10 years ago? So even if you don't have any symptoms, do it now. Why wait? So I got a whole tape coming out on that. Again, it's more of a public service. It's not how to buy or sell dental office, but I'm telling you, I'm dealing with these disabilities. Whoa. Whew. It's around the country. It's twice a month, and I've talked about this often. But you're not in the position I am. That's a difficult position. You got to talk to the family. The doctor just passed away, or got in an accident because you got T-boned by a tractor trailer. Whoa. Tell me about it. Okay? All right, team. We'll try to get that. Keep your eyes open. It should be coming out soon for that thing. Great talking to you. We got a great day. I think I'm going to do a little shopping today. I'm excited, and then get back to work. Thanks. Bye.